All right, in the last video, we briefly touched on how to order rational numbers. We talked a lot about how to compare rational numbers, compare fractions with fractions or decimals with decimals. And then we did an example. If you remember, it looked like this. To order rational numbers, the first thing you want to do is write everything as a decimal. So today what we're going to do is we're just going to work on that some more. So we have these three, or these five rational numbers, and we need to order them from least to greatest. So right away we will notice that we already have three of them in decimal form. So we can keep those as decimals. The only ones we need to concentrate on are 2/3 and -5/8. All right, so in order to turn a fraction into a decimal, okay, you need to remember to put the numerator inside the box and the denominator on the outside. This fraction line right here is considered another way to say dividing. So when we're looking at every fraction out there, whenever you see something like 2/3, you're just saying 2 divided by 3. So 2 divided by 3. Then we're going to need to divide this. All right. 3 goes into 2 0 times. 3 goes into 26 times. 18. 2. If you notice, there's going to be a pattern, so it's 0.6 repeating. All right, so 2/3 turns into 0.6 repeating. All right, now we need to do the same thing with -5/8. All right, so I'm going to ignore the negative sign right now. We know that our decimal is going to be negative because our fraction is negative, so there's really no need for me to worry about it while I'm dividing it. Okay, but same thing, I'm going to put a 5 on the inside of the box. 5 divided by 8. All right, so 8 goes into 5 0 times. 8 goes into 50 6 times. 48. 2. Add another 0. Bring down the 0. 8 goes into 22 times. That's 16. Get 4. Bring down another 0. 8 goes into 40 5 times, and that's the end of it. So -5/8 becomes -0.625. All right. So that is our first step. It says write each fraction as a decimal. Here we go. All right. Then graph the decimals on a number line. So here's where we're going to order them from least to greatest. Okay. So we can look at a number line. All right. And we have -0.95 down here. That would be our smallest. Then we have -0.625. Then -0.75. Jump ahead to 0.667, which is our 2/3. We can either say 0.6 repeating or 0.667. Okay, they rounded it in this particular example. And then last but not least, we have 1.7. So the order of the points from left to right gives the order of the numbers from least to greatest. All right, so if we were going to take our decimals, turn them back into our fraction, so it was originally in our form, which is always a good idea because that's generally how the answer is going to look in the grade book. It's going to say From least to greatest, we have negative 0.95, negative 5/8, negative 0.175, 2/3, and then 1.7. All right, so in our next class, what we're going to be doing is working a lot with converting fractions into decimals and decimals into fractions, and also ordering them and comparing them.